Hey everyone, David here with Headset Advisor. Hope you're doing well today. And in this video, we're going to take an in-depth look at the EPOS Expand SP30 that you see in front of me here. And we are going to do a microphone and speaker test so you can hear exactly how this speakerphone sounds and performs. So let's get into it right now. Of course, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. All right, let's take a closer look at this speakerphone. EPOS definitely has a shiny, nice, premium look to it, as you see with that silver logo. And then it has these rubberized touch buttons here to turn on and off the speakerphone, Bluetooth pairing, volume adjustments, that type of stuff, and your Microsoft Teams button. And on the bottom, you have a USB-C cable that you can use to charge and plug in this headset. And it also comes with a USB-C to USB-A adapter so that you can plug this in to a computer if you only have USB-A ports. And then there's the USB dongle that's already plugged into the computer, but it looks like this right here. So that plugs into the computer so that you can get wirelessly to the computer through Bluetooth connection. All right, now let's take a quick look at the specs here. All right, now let's take a look at the specs here. We have Bluetooth 5.0 that it uses to connect to the computer and also pair up to your mobile phone with Bluetooth 5.0. They give a rating of 82 feet of wireless range, but in my experience, all the different brands put different lengths, and ultimately you're gonna get about 50 feet of wireless range in my experience. Weight is 11 ounces, so less than a pound. It's lightweight, but we'll see how the sound quality is as far as the microphone and speakers. We're also going to use a decibel reader to see how much noise actually comes out of the speaker. 18 hours of talk time or listen time, so that's really good on this speaker. Going to last you a full day. Maybe you're traveling, it's going to be able to last you quite a long time. Has two omnidirectional microphones, so just the way they're positioned, you're going to get a full 360 pickup range. So when you're speaking from the front or the back side of this speakerphone, all the voices are going to be able to be heard. And there's going to be a max of 8 people. I'd say that's probably a bit of a stretch, but 4 to 6 probably max around a relatively small table, so everybody's speaking perfectly around the speaker. 2-year warranty, and at a price point of $259, that's pretty solid for an all-in-one wireless speakerphone like this. Especially looks really cool too. All right, now let's get to the fun stuff. All right, so we're gonna hook this up to the computer and put the microphone through here so you can hear for yourself. Also, make sure you subscribe, as the next video I'm gonna do is compare this against the PolySync 20 so you can see the difference between these two units. Poly just came out with this model, so you'll see the difference in that video. So make sure you subscribe. All right, let's get this hooked up. All right, now my voice is coming through the speakerphone. As you tell, when I tap on this, my voice is coming through there. And there's also this online status right here. So this is what you can expect to hear, or what voices are going to hear like on the other end of a call. So I'm going to try just stepping away from this to see how far I can walk away. And I'm going to walk to the corner of this room. This is probably about like 8 feet away from the speakerphone here. So testing 1, 2, 3. Now I'll walk a little bit closer here so you can hear what it sounds like. Now I'm right over the top of it. It's also nice being able to be completely wireless, because you could take this away from the computer up to 50 feet. So imagine you're going to get a much needed cup of coffee here, and you're in your coffee machine, and you can still listen to your Zoom meeting and also communicate completely wirelessly. So that's really nice to be able to have in a speakerphone. Since I got the coffee, might as well take a quick sip here. Love coffee. All right, so that is that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to play a little bit of office ambient noise in front of me here so that you can hear, see if you can still hear my voice coming through this speaker, or if somebody was in a coffee shop or just have noise going on in their home, if you would be able to pick it up. So let me start that. All right, I have some office ambient noise playing in the background. You want to be able to hear my voice loud and clear, and then I'll be quiet for just a second, and so you can look at the decibel reader. It's relatively low volume. Normally I have it like 60, 65 decibels as far as the noise, but reality is you're not going to be, this isn't really designed for a loud environment, but this demo is just to show you how much noise is being picked up in a room. If you have, dogs barking, babies crying, something going on in the background, seeing what other people would be able to hear. So I'm going to be quiet. All right, so it looks like about 50, 55 is the max decibels that's in this room right now. It gives you a good idea of what it's going to sound like with background noise. So what did you think of the sound quality through the microphone on this speakerphone? Put it in the comment section below. Would love to get your feedback. So what we're going to do next is we're going to test the speaker, and then we'll also be able to measure how much decibel reading is coming out of the speaker in this room. And I'm also going to put it up next to this microphone so that you can hear the sound quality for yourself of what you can expect the audio quality to be like in the speakerphone itself, how much bass, that type of thing. And also, make sure you hit that thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos like this. And also, if you need help finding a headset or speakerphone for your specific situation, that's what we do. There's literally hundreds from so many different brands. We cut through that noise. We'll provide you a free headset or speakerphone recommendation. I'll put our contact information in the video description below, as well as a link to this product so you can check it out on our website, and make sure to use coupon code YouTube so that you can get the best deal. All right, now this is the audio coming out of the speaker here. All right, so what did you think of that speaker quality? I like the sound. Had a crisp, nice sound to it. Lacked a little bit of bass for my preference, but it still sounded really good. As you could tell, I was rocking out, really enjoying that music. So it's definitely a solid audio experience. And also you're gonna be able to hear voices coming out of here clearly, as it's not too like distorted or kind of hard to hear voices, so it'll sound crisp and clear for that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you the software that you can adjust advanced features on this speakerphone, so you can see what kind of adjustments you can do. All right, quickly taking a look at the settings here. You need to download the EPOS Connect, and I'll put a link in the video description below as well here. So once you have it open, you go to settings. All right, now, so these are just general soft phone settings. So for your default speakerphone or default headset, you can select which one you want your device to be, and then also which software you want to be optimized for, which just means when you press the call answer button, end button, it will activate the certain software and try to answer the call on that software. So you can set it for Amazon Chime, Skype for Business, Microsoft Teams, and Zoom. Currently, that is what's supported by EPOS. I'm sure there's going to be many more in the future. All right, so BTD 800 USB for Link is the Bluetooth dongle. So these are the options you have for the USB dongle specifically. So dictation mode is basically a higher low latency audio connection, just to give you a little bit better mic pickup and better chance of the dictation software picking up your voice more clearly. Audio mode, so it can be either speakerphone or headset. Usage mode can be personal or shared, and shared will just basically not remember the device that you're connected to. So if you're constantly having to repair headsets, instead of having to clear the pairing list manually, it just doesn't save it. Then button control usage, you can either enable or disable the buttons on the dongle. All right, now going over to the SP30T, which the T just stands for Microsoft Teams. All right, so Bluetooth, you can enable or disable the Bluetooth. You can change the device name to whatever you want. Same thing with the usage mode, personal or shared. Shared will not store connection setting with the speakerphone by itself. Same thing with usage mode. You could clear the pairing list with the button. You can enable or disable that feature, and then you can manually clear the pairing list here. You can change the ringtone here as either on or off. You can also turn on or off the voice prompts, set the English or language from English to these other languages here. Multiple call handling, so that allows you to merge calls from your Bluetooth to the computer. You can bridge those calls together, and then you have the option to do factory reset through the speakerphone here, so you can turn that feature on or off. All right, there you go. That is the EPOS Audio SP30. There's 3 different versions. There's SP30, which basically just does not have a USB dongle. It's designed more for just connecting to mobile phones and tablets, that type of thing, not necessarily the computer. And the SP30 Plus is the one that this is, which has the USB dongle that I showed you earlier. And then SP30T, which the only difference between the Plus and the T is just that it has this Teams icon here. Let me see if I can get it to zoom in. All right, so Teams button there so that you can get notification for your Microsoft Teams. And also when you press that, it activates the Teams software for you. Overall, this is a solid Bluetooth wireless speakerphone that you should consider if you're doing a lot of Zoom meetings, phone calls, that type of thing. Definitely one worth considering. Hope you enjoyed this video. Again, use the links in the video description below. And also, don't forget to subscribe and like this video. It really helps us out. We would greatly appreciate it. And if you need help finding a specific speakerphone or headset, it's what we do. Our contact information is in the video description below. Well, that's all. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day and week. We'll see you next time.